isn't it? That was close.
And Ryan was like running down the road after this small dog. Is this your new van? Let's go up a mountain. Didn't plan this, but we are going for a skiing lesson now, well soon. Didn't think we were doing this today, but I don't want to do it, so let's just get it out of the way. How are you doing? Ryan was really good at it.
I loved it. I really loved it. Just gave it a go.
I tried and I just gave up on the lesson after about 20 minutes and I was like, nah, it's not for me.
Yeah, we went down like a little training slope a couple of times, and then we went down like a little bigger slope, which was cool. Yeah, really good. Went on like a ski lift. Yeah, really loved it.
Yeah, it was good to try it.
Yeah.
At least I can say I've tried it now for all of like
that's it.
20 minutes.
We've never even seen a ski
No,
slope
and to see actual people skiing as well, like, yeah, it has been cool.
Yeah.
Don't know if it's something I would do again, I'll be honest, but you never know.
That bit behind is like the little training slopes. There isn't loads open at the minute. A lot of it is closed because of the bad weather and there isn't a lot of snow around yet. Yeah, so you've got the little training slopes here, and then you can go around the corner and there's got like a little bit of a bigger slope. But yeah, there isn't loads open. But yeah, something to do again. Something else tipped off the bucket list. Nearly got it in 2023 to end the year, but
2022.
2022, yeah, nearly got it in 2022 to finish off the year nicely. But yeah, something else ticks off the bucket list for this year. That's it, all done.
Back down we go.
So it was so ski for a ski lesson for 2 and the hire for half a day, which we didn't know we had to hire all the gear. We got the gear for the lesson.
Yeah.
So we could have stayed out there on our own if we wanted to, but yeah, that was €90. So not the cheapest.
And it was already 56
for the cable car.
A return trip on the cable car.
So yeah.
So yeah, pretty expensive. Not something we'll be doing all the time, that's for sure.
Worth it though, definitely worth it. If you're going to do it, think about doing it, do it, definitely.
So we've now moved on and come back to one of our most favourite places of all the places that we've travelled to in the past year, and that is Lake Bled. So the last time we were here was back in April, and it's so different now. It's so Christmassy. Yeah, it's so much more busy here than the last time we came back in April.
Like even the camper parking where we park in as well, it's like rammed. There was only us here when we parked there last time. Yeah, it's so busy.
Have you ever seen vending machines selling milk, meat and eggs?
Eggs in a vending machine.
All your essentials you can get from those vending machines. The shops aren't open because it's a bank holiday, so those vending machines are probably getting loads of customers. So yeah, Lake Bled was a bit too busy compared to the last time that we came. It was so much more busy. You just couldn't really look at anything properly. So yeah, we're going to go back to the van for the rest of the night now, but we'll go back tomorrow in the day, and hopefully people will have gone back to work and stuff tomorrow, so it'll be a bit more quiet.
So this is where we stayed last night. Well, for the last 2 days we've been here, and it's basically just a car park. I think it's £20 a night, so it is expensive, but it is like just on the right on the edge of Lake Bled. It does go up in the summer, so I think €40 a night. So yeah, it gets really expensive then. I think last time we was here in April we were paying 25, so it does range I think from 20 up to 40 depending on what season you're in.
So we did go back to Lake Bled yesterday, but we literally just went for a run around in the morning. It was really, really beautiful. But yeah, if you want to see more of Lake Bled in the day, then we'll put a link to our previous video from when we were here back in April on the screen, so you can go and check that out, because we showed a lot more of what we did in the day there. But yeah, today we're not really staying in this area for very long. We're moving on now to I think one of the, well, I think it's maybe the most popular waterfall in Slovenia. So yeah, after we went for our run around Lake Bled and stuff yesterday, we were just in the van sorting out bits and bobs and doing a bit of work, and we actually booked our Eurotunnel train to go back to the UK. So that is in just under 2 weeks we're going to be going back. So we've got 2 weeks to play with to make our way back to Calais, with a few stops along the way.
That's slippy.
Come on, let's go on the ice.
Free ice skating rink.
When we come back down here. Yeah, so this road's all closed off for the waterfall because of the ice. How clear that water is. You can tell it's proper glacier ice water coming from the mountains, because it's just crystal ice clear. I bet it's absolutely freezing. I think Lottie would love ice skating. All she wants to do is just run along the ice and just watch herself trying to slip. It's so funny trying to watch herself just pull herself along, and she can't figure out why she's not going anywhere. What's going on? What's this thing? How cool is this?
So cool.
Behind the waterfall, we're getting drenched though.
I know, it's getting soaking wet.
Soaking wet.
All the camera and everything was getting so wet, but we've only ever been behind a waterfall once before, and that was in Iceland.
Yeah.
So this is a really cool thing to do.
Yeah, really cool. Another good thing about Slovenia is just got all this type of stuff. So, waterfall done. Now to get back to the van. You can, it's about a 40-minute walk up here. You can drive up here in the summer, but the road's closed at the minute just due to the amount of ice on the road. But the parking up here is not that great anyway. You wouldn't fit many cars and tight for a van. So you might have to park where we parked anyway. But yeah, this is like a slight hill. You can just see the amount of ice on here. And it's really thick ice as well. So yes, that's one of the reasons why I guess they've closed it off. But yeah.
What you're doing.
Yeah, guys telling me to watch what I'm doing as I'm pretty much walking on the ice. That was close.
So there's many amazing waterfalls in Slovenia, but that was the Pericnik waterfall, and that's one of the unique ones because you can walk behind it. I don't know if you can do that with any of the others. There's not many waterfalls really in many places where you can do that. So yeah, that is a very cool spot to visit in Slovenia for sure. And it's only about half an hour away from Lake Bled, so you can easily tie it in with that. And it's right close to the Austria border as well, which is where we're going to be heading next.
Back at the van. So it was about 6.5 kilometres there and back, so it's not too far of a walk. Pretty easy.
About 2 hours, I think.
Yeah, about 2 hours.
In total, stopping and looking at the waterfall.
Yeah. We took loads of photos, so it probably takes us a bit longer than most people.
So yeah, this is just a free one on Park for Night. We'll put it on the screen. A little bit further out from the parking that's right at the waterfall. So
yeah, off to Austria.
Yeah, we're leaving Slovenia now. Yeah,
as we've said in every video.
Yeah, we really love this country so much.
It's our favourite place.
So yeah, really sad to leave, but hopefully it won't be the last time we'll ever be here.
No.
We'll definitely come back again in the summer because there's so much more that we'd like to do, but we keep coming in the off season and it's always closed. Onwards we go on our journey back to the UK, and we will be stopping in Austria. We're not really getting out and exploring anywhere. It's literally just going to be an overnight stop, I think. But first, on the way, I think we're going to go and grab a McDonald's.
So we've now left Slovenia and come to Austria, and one thing I did forget is to fill up with fuel in Slovenia, because I think it's £1.30 a litre there, £1.81 here. Yeah, a lot more expensive, which I expect this the whole way home now. I think Austria, Germany, Belgium, France is pretty much what our route's going to be from here over the next 2 weeks, and I think they're all going to be expensive. So it's been really annoying today because we realised this morning that our vignette had run out in Slovenia. Literally for a few hours in Slovenia we had to buy another vignette, which was, I think it was about €15 or something. And then we've just got into Austria, and same again, I think it'll just be for like a day. We've had to buy another vignette. I don't know how much this one was. About €15 I think. Probably about €15 again. Yeah, the Slovenia one was for a week and this one's for 10 days, but they're like the lowest amount that they do, so such a waste, but you have to have them. Put it there, yeah? Even though we bought a vignette for Slovenia and Austria, we've still, since crossing into Austria, had to pay maybe like €20 to go through like 2 tunnels. So that was something we didn't realise that we'd be paying for. They were pretty long tunnels, but we just thought, oh, if you buy a vignette that covers everything, but apparently not. So it's been pretty expensive so far. We get your soul. So that was our stop
in Austria, not even 24 hours, but it's straight through today. We're going straight through to Germany, so should be a couple of hours of driving, and hopefully we should be staying at a park up by a lake in Germany. So we're not really stopping in Austria because we did do Austria earlier on in the year, so we spent a few weeks here. We did some really cool stuff here, so maybe we'll put some links to our Austria videos on the page right now so you can go back and have a look. Because yeah, we did really enjoy this country. We did a lot of fun stuff. So good morning everyone, and welcome to Germany. So this is where we stayed last night. It's a campsite on a really big lake. We'll put the name of the lake on the screen. We tried to find a free place to park around this lake because we managed to find somewhere to empty our toilet, so we thought, oh, that's great, we can find somewhere free to stay. But unfortunately they had signs up saying no camping, so I don't think that free camping around this lake is really a thing. So yeah, we ended up driving around the lake for ages and just coming to this one and paying anyway. It was 25 euros. Basically, that's just for the parking. You had to pay extra to use the toilets, which I've never heard anything like on a campsite before. You had to pay extra for water, for electricity. So yeah, it starts to become really expensive. 25 euros in the off season, literally just for parking, is ridiculously expensive really. So I don't know if I would recommend this place too much unless you're really desperate to go to this lake. I don't think we'll be rating it very highly on Park for Night for that reason. But yeah, we've had a very dramatic morning this morning. She's just in the toilet in the van getting ready. Ryan was outside and I just heard all this commotion, like screaming and dogs, and I was like, what the hell is going on? I came out the van and Ryan was like running down the road after this small dog that was just like running and running, wouldn't stop running. And what happened was,
yeah, I came out, I was outside and all, like say, we heard all this noise. This big dog just had this tiny little dog and it was just ragging it round in its mouth like a doll. It was horrible to watch. And all of a sudden this dog just legged it and it ran like all the way across the campsite, and I seen these two old guys like trying to stop it, and their owners were quite old as well. I thought, well, they're never going to catch up to it.
They weren't running very fast.
All I had was socks and sliders on, so that's to dash the sliders.
Not the best for chasing after a dog.
Had to dash the sliders like quickly and just run after it as fast as I can. Obviously, we was going for at least 2-3 k before we caught up to it.
Yeah,
and
they was gone for ages. I was just in the van thinking, what on earth is going on?
Luckily, some other guy from the campsite had an electric scooter, so he like went past me and cut it off, and we kind of blocked it in a corner. Managed to get it, but yeah, it wasn't nice. It was so scared.
The dog was really obviously scared because it had been attacked by a much bigger dog. I don't know if it was, I don't think it was really hurt or anything.
Yeah.
I think it was okay.
So yeah, so luckily we got it back. The owner was in hysterics, like really crying, but I've just seen him now. It's been about half an hour, 45 minutes since, and the dog seems okay. They said they're going to take it to a vet anyway, but the dog's walking fine. It came and gave me a little cuddle after, so whether it remembered me or what, I don't know.
So Ryan saved the day. We've had a really nice start to the morning as well. Like, we went for a run around a bit of the lake and stuff, and it was all very chilled. We was literally just about to leave before that happened.
Yeah, luckily
so.
I was outside packing the van up.
So yeah.
But yeah, now it is time to pack the van up and go.
We do need to leave now, and we are moving on to another spot in Germany.
Good morning.
Thinking that the video's been a bit here, there and everywhere the past few days, but that is just what it's been like for us. We've been in Austria one day, to Germany the next day, to another part of Germany the next day, so we're literally just traveling at the moment and not really stopping and doing much. But yeah, the place where we're staying at the moment is like a free motorhome air in Germany, and it's right over the road from a really big motorhome mega store. And we've got a couple of things that we need to buy. Yeah, so it's an absolutely huge mega store, like loads of motorhomes, really nice, like fancy ones as well. So we're gonna pop over there, get what we need to get, which is some toilet fluid, because we're about to run out. And also, just have a little look around the motorhomes while we're there, because
we're nosy.
Why not? We always like to see what else is out there, so. Is this your new van? This is nice.
Our favourite thing to do, look around motorhomes. Just like seeing all the different layouts and different vans. This is what I will have, I think. Pop top vans are the way forward, I think. If I was going to have a self-converted one, I think I'd go for a pop top just to give you that extra space. And then you can have your bed and everything up there. And then you can open up the whole back of it then.
There's still the bed at the back though.
Yeah, you don't need the bed at the back. Obviously you lose out on your roof space. You'd have to see what solar panels you could get on and stuff, but I'm sure you could do it still. That was 112,000 euros, which is a lot of money for not much van. I suppose that's what you get for a Mercedes base with a Heimer built. Yeah, it's a lot of money. Is a 4x4 Clem alloys Mercedes motorhome, and I'll let you try and have a little minute to try and think how much that is. So it's a limited edition black, so it was £175,000 euros. God, that's the most expensive one I've seen on a standard small, I think it's 6.5 meters long.
A lot of money.
For a 6.5 meter motorhome, a 4x4 off grid though. Yeah, that's
it looked cool, but
it looked cool.
Of money for what you get.
That's over 150 grand. Yeah, it's far too much money.
So this is the free motorhome area we're staying. It's basically just put on by the motorhome store over the road. But yeah, completely free. You just have to pay extra for things like electricity and water, I think. It's got somewhere you can empty your toilet, so yeah, it's perfect if you just want to just find a free spot to just chill for a bit, which is what we're doing today. We are just working in the van today because we're actually doing some work on 3asabird.com, so we're completely redesigning the website. So by the time we put this video out, it should all be done. So if you want to head over to 3asabird.com and check that out, check out some of our van life guides and inspiration. Yeah, it should have a nice new fresh look to it. So this is our little motorhome megastore haul. Not a big haul, but we just got some toilet fluid, which is what we needed, and we also got this dehumidifier because we did buy one before, but it was completely rubbish. It just fell apart, didn't work. So we thought we'd try a different style one, and it's like this bag kind of thing. There's silica gel inside it that absorbs all the moisture. So we just bought one for now. We thought we'd try it, but I don't know if anyone else has tried this sort of dehumidifier before, if it's any good, or if you can recommend another decent dehumidifier. Just let us know in the comments, because it's something we're trying to tackle at the moment. It's not too much of a problem because we have like our thermal blinds and windscreen cover and stuff, so that helps. It's just in the cab really, when it's really cold, that it becomes a problem. So we thought we'd try a dehumidifier and see if that helps. But yeah, if you've got any recommendations for us at all on this sort of thing, we would really appreciate it. I think we're going to end this video here today. So sorry it's been a bit of a here, there and everywhere video, but that's just how it is for us at the moment. We're sort of starting to make our way back to the UK now, so yeah, we're just sort of here, there and everywhere at the minute. But thank you for watching. We hope you've enjoyed it. If you're watching this and you're not yet subscribed to our channel, then please do, because it really helps support us, and we will see you next time.